That's why we were able to give health insurance to children in need. That's why we made the tax system right here in Springfield more fair and just for working families. This has to damn me. This has to damn me. This has to damn me. First of all, I just want to thank Sarah Coleman for the wonderful introduction. Give her a great round of applause. You know, she brought me a Cupcake Factory t-shirt, but no cupcakes. Here's half yes buck. Here's half yes buck. Here's half yes buck.
First, we will conduct a systematic campaign of airstrikes against these terrorists. It's
time to stand up and reach for what's possible. Because together, people who love their country can change it.
People who have plans that predate the Affordable Care Act can keep those plans if they haven't changed. Parents who wonder whether their kids will have the same opportunities that we had. All of that is real. We got married, I think, the same year. Our kids are about the same age, so we've kind of gone through the same stuff. And Michelle and I don't know about you guys, we didn't talk about this, but Michelle and I, we had a lot of debt when we finished school. You will see me at thy birthday. You will see me at thy birthday. You will see me at thy birthday. The governor of the great state of Louisiana, Bobby Jindal, is here. Praise the Lord. Praise the Lord. Praise the Lord. It is not the fact of war that sets Hiroshima apart. Artifacts tell us that violent conflict appeared with the very first man. To help Iraq seize the chance for a better future. And when the world calls on America, we call on the brave men and women of our armed forces to do what no one else can. So this holiday season, as we give thanks for the blessings in our own lives, let's also give thanks to our men and women in uniform who make those blessings possible. It's their losses. Excellent, no one knows. It's their losses. Excellent, no one knows. It's their losses. Excellent, no one knows. Over the years, I've repeatedly made clear that we would take action within Pakistan if we knew where bin Laden was. That is what we've done. But it's important to note that our counterterrorism cooperation with Pakistan helped lead us to bin Laden and the compound where he was hiding. Indeed, bin Laden had declared war against Pakistan as well and ordered attacks against the Pakistani people. When President Abbas was here, I discussed some of those same issues with him. I think it's very important that the Palestinians not look for excuses for incitement. What I've also concluded is that direct military engagement, involvement in the civil war in Syria would not help the situation on the ground. There is no worse than an involvement. There is no worse than an involvement.
There's no worsening involvement.
You, Mr. Trump, recognized that the real problem was a lack of leadership, and so ultimately you didn't blame Little John or Meatloaf. You fired Gary Busey. And these are the kind of decisions that would keep me up at night. I'm the baby. I'm the baby. I'm the baby. And we salute the courage and sacrifice of every man and woman in this 9/11 generation who has served to keep us safe. We are humbled and grateful for your service. Up here, middle of my heart. Up here, middle of my heart. Up here, middle of my heart.
And somewhere along the line, the Straight Talk Express lost some wheels, and now he is in favor of extending Bush tax cuts that went to some of the wealthiest Americans who don't need them, and we're not even asking for them. So I've already said a sizable portion. Next guy's choking in this. Next guy's choking in this. Next guy's choking in this.
And I said a few months before that, and I said each time we see one of these mass shootings, our thoughts and prayers are not enough. Even though we see mass shootings, even though we see mass shootings, even though we see mass shootings, and the Afghan people will be responsible for their own security. Cerebral, 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 cerebral. And you don't suggest that somehow a health care bill that you don't agree with is destroying the republic or is a grand socialist scheme. If you disagree with certain aspects of it, tell us what you disagree with, and let's work on it. This would be funny, yeah. Me socialist. This would be funny, yeah. Me socialist. This would be funny, yeah. Me socialist.